Who knew that Shoma would be the one to finally shed some light? Hello, welcome back to P-Storm. I am Pluvius Lilon, and today we're playing the 100 line. And when we last left off, we had a big barbecue to celebrate our recent victory against the invaders, and then it turned out Shoma had a dream that of a memory that he had forgotten, but then remembered. Nobody believes him, though. Nobody believes him because he's a depressio. Now it's raining, and the fridge exploded. See what everyone has to say.
Wait, more importantly...
Oh, guess I can't talk to anyone.
Wait, that's... that blue hedgehog again, of all places. I found you, faker. Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Ha! You're not even good enough to be my I'll make you eat those words! There's no time to play games. You won't even get the chance. I'm the coolest.
Alright, that's enough of that.
I can smell burning. Why is the refrigerator covered in ash?
No way, I don't believe this. I checked that the coals had gone out before I put the grill away. There's no way that could have caught fire again. Looks to me like you didn't check thoroughly enough. Fire safety's top priority for all kitchen staff. They drilled that into me every place I've worked, even the dive bars.
Hey, how bad is the damage? How much did we lose?
It's not good news. We lost everything. Every last bit of food we had stored away has been burned to a crisp.
Everything?
Thanks to the sprinklers, the fire didn't spread, but it started inside the refrigerator. There's no saving any of it.
So then...
we have to make it through the next 76 days without food. Quite the inconvenience. An inconvenience? We're all gonna starve to death. But we're immortal here, remember? Death holds no dominion over us. We can just keep starving and getting brought back over and over. No food required. That's a fate worse than death.
More importantly, how did this fire start? Inside the refrigerator of all places.
We haven't figured that out yet. It seems like it happened yesterday while we were all asleep.
That's strange in itself, though, isn't it? How can we all sleep through the whole day?
Not everyone. Shoma, you were awake yesterday. Yes, I was, but I didn't notice any smoke or fire. That's not what I mean. I'm saying you're the one who did this. Huh? Shoma wouldn't do that. What would be the whole point of it?
Yeah, he'd be screwing himself over just as much as the rest of us.
Okay, I may not know his motive yet, but you can't deny he had the opportunity. He's the only one who could have done it. Gaku's right. I can't help but attract disdain and suspicion wherever I go, so it's only natural you'd accuse me. I don't mind if you want to consider me the culprit. I'll accept any kind of punishment you want to give me.
You can't just take the rap when you didn't do it. We won't solve anything that way.
Maybe we should consider why Mr. Kinzaki was the only one awake yesterday. He was the only one who didn't get to eat anything at the barbecue. Maybe that has something to do with it.
Huh?
It could have been the food or the drink, but if someone spiked it with some kind of sedative, that would account for why we all slept so long and Shoma didn't.
Where would any of us even get sedatives?
Who knows? You really think somebody put something in our food? Maybe.
Aight, Gaku, fess up. You're the one who prepared the food. You had some kind of secret ingredient to that special marinade of yours?
Hey, I wouldn't do that. What would be the point of it? You can't just accuse somebody without supplying a motive. Perhaps you did it without knowing it. The sedatives could have been the ingredients from the start.
Why would there be drugs in our food?
I don't know. President Roosevelt was on some fucked up shit. Saray might have put them there in case anyone stepped out of line or needed a way to subdue them. Yeah, that's gotta be it. Sounds like the kind of thing he would do. We ate that stuff without knowing it was spiked and got put to sleep that way. I'm glad we all agree. Case closed.
No, man, it's called Detective Conan in Japan.
I know it wasn't my grill that caused it. That's the one thing I'm 100% sure of. In that case, someone must have started it deliberately. I agree, but I don't think any of us could be responsible. Not when the lack of food would also harm the culprit. I'm telling you, it was the invaders. You sure about that? Don't forget, there's someone here who's done plenty of self-destructive stuff already. That SOB that offed Saray and disappeared Mistress Hiruko obviously didn't care about consequences. Whoever they are, they could have done this too. You don't believe that? You're just trying to make everyone paranoid and make this more like one of your sick killing game fantasies. You noticed?
If it wasn't an accident or one of us, that only leaves the invaders. Wait, could that be it?
Let's shelve this discussion for now. We have more important things to do.
We do?
Yes, like staying alive now that the food's gone. You heard the man. Everyone cut off a leg and chow down. I mean, we need to find replacement food sources. Some of us can search the school, but I also want to form teams to look beyond the wall. We might find some canned food or something in the city ruins.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. There's gotta be something we can eat out there.
Are invaders edible, do you think? Ew, gross. I'd rather starve than eat those things. Ima, Kako, and Shoma, I want you to stay on school grounds. We can't risk you getting attacked when you can't fight back. Okay. Alright, but don't expect too much from me. I have trouble even finding my shoes in the morning, and I sleep in them. The rest of us will split into 2 groups and search the area outside the wall of fire. Takumi, can I get you to go with Tsubasa and Gaku? Takemaru, Darumi, and I will search the other side.
Sure, sounds good. He took decisive action and got everyone organized in just a few minutes. Edo really would make a good leader.
If everyone's ready, we should get started right away. Yeah, let's do this. Oh man, it's all gonna be over if we can't find anything.
Don't worry. There's all kinds of stuff in these ruins. We're bound to turn up something... Oh, God. We're bound to turn up something useful.
Alright, let's get this show on the road. Move out!
We made a dash for the entrance hall. Wait, before we leave, I think I should tell the others about It. It was a movie from the 80s starring Tim Curry as Pennywise the Clown. I don't know if they'll believe me or not, but it was remade in the mid-2010s starring... Fuck, who is it again? Let me look this up. Starring Bill Skarsgård. Sorry, I was doing a little logic dive for a sec. If there's a chance it has anything to do with the weird stuff happening around here, everyone has a right to know. Hey guys, there's something I need to get off my chest. That got their attention. Now that I'd taken the first step, I had no choice but to whip him out. My titties. I told everyone about the strange apparition I'd seen, about the boy made of undying flames who somehow got inside the academy. It went about as well as I'd expected. They all looked at me like I was crazy.
So you're saying the school is haunted? Don't even go there. The invaders are bad enough. I can't handle spooky stuff on top of that. That is definitely a new portrait.
I don't think it was really a ghost, but I'm not saying I imagined it either. It may not have been solid, but it was real. I could feel its presence.
Hey!
And it seemed to be intelligent, too. It was trying to communicate with me.
Huh? But what was it? Some kind of invader or something?
I can't say for sure, but if it is, it might be the one responsible for destroying your food supplies and getting rid of Saray.
And Hiruko too?
Ado, what's wrong?
Oh, sorry. The idea that we have an enemy inside the school it's just a lot to process. I bet it's a shapeshifter sent to infiltrate and sabotage our unit. It could be any one of us. I told you to knock that off. We can decide what to do about this mystery invader another time. Food is our top priority right now.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Sheesh, you could have saved the scary stories for after we got back. I won't be able to think about anything else now.
Maybe I could have picked my timing better.
Can't believe I let a kitchen fire happen on my watch. I was so careful with the equipment, too. The traitor could be any one of us. An invader hiding in plain sight, waiting for their chance to strike.
We can't afford to stand around and talk. We gotta get out there and find something to eat.
A ghost boy made of undying flames. It's gotta be an invader, right? I mean, what else could it be? Let's concentrate on finding food for now. There's bound to be something edible out there. Okay. Let's exploring.
So what now? Should we just walk around and hope we find something useful?
Yeah, I guess. Sheesh, why'd our first ever rainy day have to be today? My clothes are all getting all damp and heavy. Okay, it's not too long to the goal. Yeah, we'll go this way. Yeah, add a little spice to our lives. Found a large piece of red cloth while exploring old houses. What could this be? I'm gonna say a Pirate King's flag. A large piece of fabric turned out to be a pirate flag with a skull mark. However, it was full of holes and unusable, so nothing happened. You know what, just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it, let's fight. Alright, I forgot we only have 3 guys. Oh well.
Let me at him!
Let me at him! Let me at him! Yeah, I can buff all of us right now.
Don't go too crazy!
I owe you.
Mow him down! You saw that, right? Let me at him! Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try not to resort to letting Takumi die just
I'll
yet.
show you what's up. Bang, bang, bang! Yes!
Yes!
Leave it to me. Take this. Ready when you are. Out of the way.
There we go.
I'll take that.
Nice, got ourselves a little rainbow feather. Okay, let's go. Ugh, what gives? We haven't found anything to eat anywhere. Not even a single can of beans.
We can't give up yet. Let's search a little further out.
Oh, okay, there are multiple goals. What is this? Oh, it's a checkpoint. This rain stuff really sucks. It's like a giant leaky shower that just won't shut off. The wind's so strong, too. It's stinging my face.
Strong wind and rain. This must be one of those storms that happens in the outside world.
How did people ever live like this? I miss the TRC and its air conditioning and regulated temperature. What now? Should we turn back?
We still haven't found anything. Let's stick it out a little longer. I know it's not exactly fun walking around in this weather, but it probably won't do us any harm either.
Yeah, it'd really suck if we had to go back empty-handed. It's fun for me, man. Okay, see a mummy on the roadside. What in the world is it doing here? Let's give it a proper burial. As you began to bury the mummy, it suddenly let out a strange, terrifying sound. Its cries of resentment echoed throughout the area. Oh, shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I don't want to get into another battle, so I'm gonna do this. You see a bird flying overhead with something shiny on its beak. It might be something valuable. Throw a stone at it. The rock you threw hit the bird dead on. It dropped the stone it was carrying. And we got a red crystal fragment.
Something for me.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I say. Looks like an old mineral store. There are lots of rocks on the shelves. Let's take that glowing blue rock. Oh. When you lifted the glowing blue rock, its blue light grew brighter, and it suddenly exploded. Oh, Takumi's down. Okay. I'm gonna go 1 space and 3 spaces.
This storm is getting worse, isn't it? It's not just me, right?
Yeah, it's getting hard to stay standing in this. I feel like it's gonna blow me off my feet.
Let's find a ruin or something to take shelter in. It'll probably blow over if we just wait a while.
Sounds good. Let's go.
Uh-oh.
Come on, Karuha, speak to me. I'm sorry, okay?
I was really looking forward to seeing that movie with you. Do you have any idea how long you kept me waiting outside the station?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry! I seriously thought it was tomorrow.
Wait. Does she have 7 burgers and 4 orders of fries? No, 8 burgers, because she's eating one. What a woman.
You gotta believe me, I feel terrible about this.
You really want to make this right?
Of course I do. I'm already treating you to lunch, aren't I? Aren't you overdoing it a little? You can't be that hungry.
I'm not. I'm eating to fill an emotional void. I mean, we planned this out weeks ago, and after all that waiting and counting down the days, you go and flake on me.
I know. I messed up. I'm sorry.
Well, I might forgive you if you say the thing.
Right here? In public? Oh, okay. I'll say it. Whatever happens, I'll protect you, Kadoa. No matter what.
Thanks. Okay, I forgive you. We're good. Now, don't just stand there looking at me with those puppy dog eyes. Have some fries or a burger or something.
You mean all of this is for both of us?
Of course. A petite young lady like myself couldn't possibly eat this much on my own.
Not with that attitude.
Just try not to forget when we make plans, okay? It really did make me feel terrible. Put yourself in my shoes. How would you feel if I forgot about you? If I lost my memory and forgot everything.
Huh?
If I forgot about you. If, the next time we met, I treated you like a stranger, what would you do then?
Oh. Was the person who just knocked Takumi out, was that Kadoa?
What are you getting at, Kadoa?
Is Kadoa an invader?
Oh, nothing. I'm just kidding around.
Okay, day 25. But we ain't waking up in the school.
Huh? Where am I? When I came to, I was in a place I didn't recognize. I wasn't sure how I got there, or how long I'd been unconscious.
What is this place?
I couldn't have fallen asleep in that storm, so what am I doing here? My throat was dry, and there was a dull ache in the back of my head. I couldn't summon enough energy to stand up. Eventually I managed to move my neck and glance around. I can't say I liked what I saw. Tsubasa and Gaku were gone. Somehow I'd been left all alone in this strange place. What happened to the others? They're probably looking for me. I need to go back. Back to the past. Samurai Jack. But how? I'm on my own here. I don't even know where here is. Everything feels so heavy, and without a fire extinguisher, I can't get past the wall. I tried calling for help, but my body wouldn't cooperate. All that came out was a dry rasp. And just like that, I started to drift off again. As my consciousness faded, I became aware of movement somewhere nearby. That's when I saw it. Huh?
Oh, is that Saray?
Is that
Oh no, it's
Saray?
oh no, it's that other ghost that shows up on the like splash screen at the beginning, like right before the title screen, when it goes boo 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 boo. What the hell?
Huh? Where am I this time? I sat up and realized I was in a bed. A bed in a room. A room I knew all too well. Or so I thought at first. Something wasn't right, though. This isn't my room. While I was struggling to make sense of everything, there was a click, and the door to the room opened. And just like that, I came face to face with my unlikely savior.
Feeling better, are we? Jolly good. You gave us quite a scare there.
As the little gray blob came scurrying over to me, my brain finally started to register what was going on. You're not Saray. Who are you?
Indeed, I'm often told we look alike, but it's as you say, I am not the Honourable Saray. Likewise, this is not your room back at Last Defense Academy. This is, in fact, second to Last Defense Academy.
Honorable Saray? Second to last?
You're from the main campus, are you not? With that class armor, you could scarcely be mistaken for a civilian. My, but I was surprised when I found you. I never expected to see one of our soldiers collapsed out in the wilderness.
Huh?
You mean you saved me?
You might say that. Our defense system picked up an unidentified reading in the vicinity, so I tooted off to investigate. That's when I found you, young man, face down in the dirt. Once I realized you were one of us, I brought you back to the academy lickety-split.
I guess I must have passed out during the storm. I still don't understand what happened, though. Did I get blown into a wall and hit my head? Maybe it'll come back to me later.
I must say, it's not every day we receive a visitor from the illustrious main campus. Did you walk all the way here? It's no wonder you slept so long.
You called this second to last Defense Academy, didn't you? What is this place? And who are you?
Before I answer that, please look at my dumpy. Would you like some onigiri? You must be simply famished after your little siesta.
It was only a simple rice ball, but the sight of it made my mouth water. I felt like I hadn't eaten in days.
Well, you didn't.
My body moved automatically. I wasn't thinking about where I was or whether it was safe to eat. I just shoveled down the onigiri, desperate to sate my hunger.
Does my heart good to see a young'un enjoying their food so. But I imagine you'll be wanting to know more about this place. I'll have to introduce you to the others as well.
Huh? What others?
The other students of this academy, dear boy. You're currently engaged in a training exercise. They're currently engaged in a training exercise in the gymnasium. What say we continue this conversation there? I'll go on ahead and leave you to settle your nerves. You should be able to find the way without my help. Our school is laid out exactly like yours.
With that said, the strange creature hurried away, his stubby little legs a blur beneath him. There's another academy? Like a second campus? It even has students to protect it, just like ours. Why would they set things up like that, though? I don't understand any of this. I guess I should head to the gym. Maybe that'll get some answers.
It doesn't say whose rooms these are. I was hoping to know their names. Before
Walking through the school hallways gives me major deja vu. It was similar to Last Defense Academy here, but just different enough to be noticeable. Like the walls were yellow instead of green. This disconnect between familiar and unfamiliar was actually a little unsettling.
right, they're in the gym, right? First floor, yes. Is that it? No, that's the parking lot. What the hell? They have a parking lot? Oh, there it is.
As I stepped into the gym, the place fell silent, and everyone who was there turned to look at me.
Huh? Who? Oh, you're the Sleeping Beauty Nico brought in. Good to see you up and about, man. You really had us worried. I tried cutting off one of your fingers, but even that didn't wake you up.
What the hell?
Huh? Kidding, bro. You get spooked easy, huh? Don't worry. I never mutilate someone who can't fight back. Where's the fun in that?
You slumbered for a full 2 days, sir. Don't neglect to show Nigo due gratitude for rescuing you. Without his intervention, the invaders would be dining on your corpse by now.
2 days? I was out that long?
Now, where's my thanks?
What?
Being the most highborn member of the Academy, it's only natural that any and all achievements here belong to me. So it's me you should be thanking. Go on, do it.
So I'm gonna guess the girl who was talking in the very monotone voice is the girl in the samurai getup, and the girl who was talking just now is the one with a tomato for a head.
Strip naked, get on your knees, and commit ritual suicide. I demand proper gratitude.
Why would you save my life just to make me kill myself?
Now, young miss. You mustn't tease the poor fellow so. Besides, we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. Proper etiquette and all that. Allow me to start. I am known as Nigo. I'm the commanding officer here at Second to Last Defense Academy. In addition to keeping this place running, I also serve under the Honorable Sire when the occasion demands it.
I don't think you'll be serving him for a while.
Let's work hard to keep this school safe.
Yeah. Nice to meet you too.
This young lady is Kiyoshika Magadori. She was raised in a forest on the very outskirts of the Tokyo residential complex, where she dedicated herself to learning Bushido, the way of the warrior. You may find her a little old-fashioned at times, but her steadfast sense of justice makes her an invaluable ally.
Kiyoshika Magadori at your service, sir. I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Thanks. Same here.
She looks and sounds like she just walked out of a historical drama. When you say samurai, this is pretty much what most people imagine. She must be really proud of her heritage.
If I may ask, have you any idea what caused you to stay unconscious for so long?
I don't know, someone hit me over the head with a
My
pipe.
head kind of hurts, so that might have something to do with it. Otherwise, I have no idea.
In that case, it is my sorrow to inform you that you are afflicted with a dread disease. We attempted to treat it, but it was too late.
A disease? Wait, what do you mean too late?
I'm afraid it's ligma.
It is a rare malady known as a migraine. As I understand it, 'tis caused by an intense yearning for rice, oats, and the like. Your body wastes away, while your earthly hunger tethers your soul to this plane, eternally calling out for that which you crave. Migraine! Migraine! In the end, you'll be naught but a skeleton, terrifying people with your eerie laugh and indecent requests to see young ladies' panties.
Is that a One Piece reference?
What do panties have to do with anything?
That's not what a migraine is. It's just a really bad headache.
It's not a rare, incurable disease? Lady Kurara, you deceived me!
As you can see, Kiyoshika's knowledge of the modern world is somewhat lacking, but her heart is in the right place.
That's putting it mildly. She's completely out of touch.
Moving on.
And I'm
This is Yugamu Omokage. He's a fine, upstanding teenage assassin with a fascinating family history. So long as you're not squeamish, that is.
She's out of touch and I'm uploading this on a Thursday. Does this make this an out of touch Thursday?
Hey, how's it going?
You're an assassin?
Yeah, it's the family business. I was groomed for it. Well, not groomed so much as, experimented on.
What? What did they do to you?
Don't sweat it. Truth is, I'm not the biggest fan of the work my family and I do. We don't know the people we kill. It's so impersonal. I can't stand staining my hands with meaningless kills. I'd prefer to murder someone I love. Someone who wants to kill me just as much.
What?
Assassination is an art form, man. An expression of joy, love, all that good stuff. And a little mutual bloodlust elevates it to a whole nother level. The best targets are the ones you get all fired up for, where you don't know who's going to kill who until that final, passionate moment. Killing without love just leaves me empty. And everyone's unique, you know? Why should their deaths be any different? Like, right now I have so many ideas about how I could kill you. Garroting, poisoning, suffocation. Which one would bring out the best in you? This is why I love meeting new people.
Can I go back to Last Defense Academy?
Just for the record, though, this is purely hypothetical. I never go that far with someone I just met.
Alright, so this guy's crazy. Never thought I'd meet a real assassin. Now that I've talked to him a little, I definitely get the feeling he's not someone I'd want to mess with. Or maybe that's just from the way he's dressed. It's not a style many people could pull off.
Next up, sporting the rather eccentric headgear, is Miss Kurara Osuzuki. She's the scion of one of the Tokyo residential complex's most wealthy and influential families.
Bow your head, peasant! What? Why are you staring at me like that?
Ma'am, you have a tomato for a head.
Can you blame me? I'm still trying to figure out what that thing you're wearing is.
You're wondering why I'd hide my noble visage beneath this mask, aren't you? Know your place, scum! Don't insult your betters by trying to understand their decisions. Slit your throat and repent for your hubris in hell!
Where'd all that venom come from? Do wealthy people really hate regular folks this much?
That about does it for our merry band. Well, actually, we do have one other member, but she appears to be outside school grounds at present.
She goes out exploring those ruins pretty much every chance she gets. Such a little go-getter. A real cutie, too. And she's just as cute on the inside. By which I mean her personality, you know. I've never even seen what her guts look like. She's not that kind of girl.
Now that we've all introduced ourselves, perhaps you could tell us your name.
Oh, right. Nice to meet you all. I'm Takumi Samino.
Who cares what your name is? Tell me your slave number, then maybe I'll remember it.
Can't I just get through a simple introduction without you criticizing me?
And you came here from Last Defense Academy?
Yes, that's right.
Splendid! Splendid! Fellow students are always welcome here. But why exactly did you make this journey? Is there some trouble at the main campus? I must admit, I was a tad perplexed when the Honorable Sire stopped contacting me for our daily intel exchanges.
Fridge exploded. Saray's dead.
Was your communication equipment damaged in your most recent battle, perhaps?
Fridge exploded. Saray's dead. He doesn't know what happened to Saray. Looks like I'll have to break it to him.
But we'll tell them about it next episode. But if you enjoyed this video, then no further actions required on your part. And we'll see you next time. Is what I would say, but I can't seem to open up the menu, so the game must really want me to do it now. Let's talk to everyone else first. You should consider it an honor to be allowed in my presence. If we were back at the complex, I'd never associate with your type.
That's fine with me. I wouldn't want to hang out with someone who wears a giant tomato on their head either.
That drab outfit of yours is made with regular cloth, too. How very mundane.
Hey, I'm sure your clothes are all expensive designer brands, but in the end, they're just cloth too, you know?
I ought to wash your mouth out with industrial cleaner for that remark. This is no ordinary fabric. It's a one-of-a-kind material, handmade by my favorite idol group. They'd never done any weaving before, but people will do anything if you pay or threaten them enough.
You made an idol group do that?
Any chump with a few million in their bank account can buy designer brands. The true elite know how to go the extra mile and add real value to their purchases.
This girl's got a real nasty attitude. I think all that money's gone to her head.
You're probably creeped out by me being an assassin, right? But trust me, it's not as bad as you think. I don't like killing random people I don't even know, but it's just the family business. I was born into it. Unfortunately for me, I was also born with a natural talent for it, so I don't have all that much choice in the matter. Someday, I'd love to break free and pick my own targets. You know, kill people I want to kill. Killing for money is so impersonal. I want to meet someone who wants to murder me just as much as I do them. Who knows? If you play your cards right, maybe you and me will have that kind of relationship someday.
I'll pass. Let's keep a healthy distance between us.
So a migraine is only a commonplace ailment? I can't believe I was taken in by Lady Kudara's lies.
Have you seriously never heard of a migraine before?
Of course I've heard of it. I simply forgot, that's all. Forgive me. My life has been devoted to training ever since childhood. I'd never left the forest before coming here. I'm entirely self-taught when it comes to academics, so there are some things I might forget more than others.
That must have been hard. I've never been any good at studying on my own, apart from maybe learning my multiplication tables way back.
Multiple...
Don't tell me you've never learned those either.
Of course, the multiplicity tables. I know them well. They just slipped my mind for a moment.
How exactly did you study?
With books, naturally. My grandmother had a formidable library of manga. I had no shortage of reference materials. Language, mathematics, history. Everything I know about life I learned by reading manga.
Please don't tell me she thinks everything she read actually happened.
Well, it's kind of a long story. I guess it all started when...
But before I could go on, the door to the gym swung open and a bright, cheery voice cut across me.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
When I heard it, my whole body tensed up and my heart started beating like crazy. I knew that voice. Up until recently, I used to hear it practically every day. But it couldn't be, could it? I had to know. I turned to face the door. When I saw just who had walked in, my heart beat even faster. So fast I thought it might burst out of my chest.
Sorry it took so long. I hope I didn't make you worry.
Of course we worried. How many times have we told you not to venture beyond the school without an escort?
I'm sorry. I just thought I might be able to find some kind of clue, no matter how small. I haven't given up on Moko yet. She's got to be out there somewhere. It's you! Wow, you're finally awake. Are you feeling better? We've been taking care of you the best we can, but it was starting to seem like you'd never come around.
Mr. Sumino? Something the matter?
The moment I said her name, the dam broke. I couldn't hold myself back anymore.
Karuha! You're alright? What are you doing here? They haven't been making you fight too, have they?
Let me go! What do you think you're doing? Grabbing my hand like that?
What do you mean? What's the problem? I'm just... I'm just so happy to see you, Kadoa.
And why do you keep calling me Kadoa? I have no idea who that is.
Huh?
I think you've got me confused for someone else. I'm not this Kadoa person you keep talking about. My name is Nozomi Kirifuji. See? Our names aren't even similar.
Nozomi? She's not Kadoa? Did I make a mistake? No, that can't be right. You look exactly like her. Your hairstyle's a little different, but your voice is exactly like I remember it. How could two completely unrelated people be so alike? You are Kadoa. Now stop fooling around. You got me, okay? You've had your fun, so please just... Before I could say any more, a metallic sound rang out. The next thing I knew, somebody had a blade pressed to my throat. Not everybody, that'd be weird. Stand down, Sir Takumi. Be forewarned, my holy Jumonji sword is a sacred blade that actively seeks out the blood of the wicked. Wasn't that a board game? I am not the one who decides who I cut down with it. The sword has a mind of its own. Hence, I ask thee, holy Jumonji sword, is this young man our next target? Does he possess a wicked heart? Oh, he totally does. The wickedest. Haven't we met somewhere before? Oldest pickup line in the book. I've seen fraudsters and cheap suit suckers. What? I've seen fraudsters and cheap suits sucker in tons of hapless victims that way. And let's not forget the impropriety of touching a girl without her consent. Who would do that if not to stain Nozomi's fair hand with his own fluids? What kind of fluids? Come! That's quite enough. There'll be no beheadings here today. Mr. Sumino, I really must insist that you calm down. This young lady is Nozomi Kirifuji. She's a member of this unit. None of us have heard of this Kadoa you speak of. You've got it all wrong, old boy. It's time you accepted that. I was wrong? You're not? They're all saying this girl isn't Kadoa. Is it true? Do they just look the same? How is that possible? They're completely identical. What is going on here? Things are making even less sense than usual. What do you say, Mr. Sumino? Feeling a little less frantic now? I can't believe it. I won't. But if I keep pushing it, they'll only think I'm unstable or dangerous and try to lock me up. Or worse. I need to be smart about this.
Hey!
Sorry I made a mistake. I guess I got carried away. I'm still a little bit out of it from whatever knocked me out, and you look so much like this girl I know. Seeing her, well, you, after all this time, I couldn't help myself. I wasn't thinking straight. I'm sorry. It's okay. You just took me by surprise, that's all. There was no real harm done. I don't blame you for being confused. I'm sure you've been through a lot. You wouldn't be so lenient. You shouldn't be so lenient with him, Nozomi. This is why unattractive commoners like you get to taken advantage of. You're always so quick to see the worst in everyone, Kurara. Including me, apparently. If you forgive him, Lady Nozomi, then the Holy Jumonji sword need not spill blood today. It will, however, spill this cum you speak of. With a flourish, Kyoshika finally sheathed her sword, and I breathed a sigh of relief. Sheesh. Why is she carrying a katana around anyway? Yeah, the girls here can be kind of intense. You gotta be careful around them. You do a little thing like walk around the school naked, and suddenly everyone's all off with his head.
kind of degenerate wanders around a public space in the buff? Don't you have any shame? You are letting it all hang out. You're a brick house. 'Twas a sight I'll ne'er forget. Let's change the subject, shall we? Mr. Sumino, I think it's time you told us what you're doing here. What's happening over at Last Defense Academy?
Oh, right. I almost forgot. The fridge exploded. Suray's dead. I pulled myself together and told everyone what we'd been through in the last few weeks. About Suray being dismembered and hidden in the ruins. About Hideko taking over as leader, then going missing. About us being drugged and losing all our food. And finally, about how we'd gone out to search for new supplies, only to be caught in the storm. Now I'd gotten knocked out at some point. That just about covered everything.
Wow, man. That's heavy. Sounds like you've really been through the ringer. Probably because they're all useless peasants on that side. You know, like Kyoshka. Useless? Together with the holy Jumonji sword, I'm the finest swordswoman in all the land. Has it been hard for you all this time?
Well, you know, we made it work somehow. The way she acted when she was concerned, her facial expression, the tone of her voice, they were all just as I remembered them. I could try to tell myself Kato and Nozomi were different people, but with all these similarities, my brain would just never accept it.
You even let your commander get eliminated right under your noses? Just how dense can you possibly be? Good grief. I think all this info's been too much for Nigo. Wake up, you pathetic lump of scrap metal! Or do you want to take a one-way trip to the recycling center?
After a merciless barrage of whacks on the head from Kurara, Nigo finally seemed to regain his senses.
The Honorable Suray? Killed? Dismembered? No!
How did it happen? Did the invaders get into your school somehow?
We think so. That's the only explanation I can think of anyway.
If their stealth units are anything like the ninja of yore, winning this war will be even harder than we anticipated. The holy Jumonji sword agrees, by the way.
You don't have to tell us everything your stupid sword says. You're ruining the flow of the conversation.
No, Suray! My honorable Suray! How could this be?
And you, quit your blubbering, or I'll crack open your head and restore your factory settings.
Anyway, now that I've told you how things are on our side, can you tell me some more about this school? There's still some stuff I don't quite understand.
Okay, now can I save? Yes. Okay, so, if you enjoyed this video, then no further actions required on your part. And we'll see you next time, for real this time. Bada bada boom boom ba ding dang.